Good evening and thanks for joining us on NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. I am Musa Toliat. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has asked Nigeria to spearhead Africa's quest for a restructured global order, describing the country as uniquely positioned to lead the continent towards superpower status. The UN chief made remarks during a high-level bilateral meeting with Vice President Kashim Shettima on the sidelines of the 39th African Union Summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Guterres praised the economic reforms of the Tinubu administration as well as Nigeria's leadership in stabilizing the Sahel and ECOWAS regions despite security challenges. The UN Secretary General and the Vice President discussed key developments in Nigeria, focusing on strengthening Nigeria-UN collaboration in key sectors. Vice President Kashim Shettima thanked the UN Secretary General for his leadership in promoting global peace, saying Africa has benefited immensely from his tenure, even as the United Nations undergoes internal restructuring. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) says it has taken due notice of concerns raised by stakeholders regarding the coincidence of the scheduled dates for the 2027 general election with certain nationally recognized holidays and observances. Statement by INEC National Commissioner for Information, Mohammed Kudu Haruna, notes that in view of these concerns, the Commission is currently undertaking consultations and may, where necessary, seek appropriate legislative intervention to address the issues raised, while ensuring that any adjustment remains consistent with constitutional and statutory requirements. The INEC reiterates its commitment to transparency, inclusivity, and credible conduct of the 2027 general election. The public will be duly informed of any further developments. The House of Representatives will reconvene for an emergency sitting on Tuesday, February 17, 2026, to review matters arising from the recent announcement of the 2027 general election timetable by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. House spokesman Akin Rotimi says deliberations at the emergency sitting will focus on election schedule, as the House has resolved to respond promptly to issues with far-reaching implications for the nation's democratic process. It will be recalled that INEC Chairman Professor Josh Amopiton emphasized that the election timetable aligns with the existing Electoral Act 2022. The Lagos State Emergency Management Agency has concluded a two-day enumeration exercise as part of ongoing post-disaster recovery efforts for victims of the Great Nigeria Insurance House fire on Martin Street in Lagos. John Ken Abakoya reports that the exercise was designed to accurately identify those affected, determine the extent of losses, and provide a structured basis for government support and intervention.
6 weeks since the fire incident at the Great Nigeria Building Marina, and the Lagos State government has concluded its enumeration exercise for victims affected by the inferno. The exercise was conducted by the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency and the National Emergency Management Agency in collaboration with other key stakeholders.
They should compensate us because some people are here that have ordinary shop, and I'm sure they are going to give them the same rate with us, which is not supposed to be so. Like me now, I'm using warehouse. I know how much I lost.
So many people are here. The major people that lost their goods in that building, I didn't see most of them here. Because the major people that lost goods in Great Nigeria House is those that have warehouses from 5th floor to 21, 24th, 23rd floor, 22 floor. So those are people that lost a lot because they did not bring a dime out from that building.
I believe every manager knows his tenant. So every manager should come with his tenant. They are talking on Monday, we should come with it. So it will tally with what people are doing here. So those people that are not shop owner will know that these are not the shop owner.
We are here to register and to see that my members, that their shop got burnt. submit their documents accordingly.
The two-day exercise formed part of ongoing post-incident recovery efforts aimed at properly identifying affected victims, shop owners, and damaged buildings to enable the government determine the full extent of losses and provide appropriate assistance.
At the end of this exercise, we will do a sort of auditing to actually cross-check to be sure that the people we are going to recommend for compensation are the actual people that are affected.
Officials say the documentation process remains a critical step in ensuring transparency, accountability, and equitable distribution of support to verified victims.
The impact of this fire is ameliorated. It's not leaving everybody, in desolate, but giving them grace to bounce back. And also from the presidency, this is also a good thing that is coming from the federal to assist the state in making sure that the people that lost properties and co and the rest will be, compensated.
With the enumeration now concluded, attention will shift to comprehensive risk assessment on surviving structures as authorities work to prevent recurrence and strengthen safety measures across similar facilities. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abakboya, NTA News.
You're still watching NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. More reports after this quick break. Stay with us.
Hi everyone, this is Ida Emmanuel Chibike, and we are right here in Great John Bosco Nigeria Limited. It's located in 48 Tedusho Road, right here in Suliri, Lagos. Are you an interior designer, an architect, a builder, and you actually looking for a place to get your furnitures and also quality fabrics like curtains for your homes? Great John Bosco is actually one of the best places to get that. We are situated here in Lagos, Nigeria, right here in Tedusho, and we have branches in Abuja and also on the island, that's Lekki Phase 1. We have from the ranges of Turkish fabrics, American fabrics, Italian fabrics, and what have you. We have them in different categories and in different collections. You can also check us online. We are active online on our social media handles. Our Instagram handle is actually Great John Bosco, and also on Facebook at Great John Bosco. This is Great John Bosco Nigeria Limited, your one-stop shop for all interior needs. Don't hesitate to come by our store here in Todosho, which is the main head office, to see quality designs and fabrics for your need.
Do you need hotel service that runs hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms, suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express Hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu, to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
Are you searching for a space to ignite your creativity? NTA Lagos Channel 10 Studio provides the answer. Our studio is spacious and fully equipped with modern broadcasting equipment suitable for your programs and competitions. For recording and production of kiddies programs, spelling bee competitions, participatory rehearsals, programs and live performances, NTA Lagos Channel 10 Studio provides the ideal environment to bring your vision to life. Our team of professionals are dedicated to help you achieve your goals, provide expert guidance, and support every step of the way. Contact us today to book your session at an affordable and discounted rate and let your creativity shine. For more inquiries, please call the following numbers: 0816-008-7357, 006-286-9030, and 0812-324-5519. NTA Lagos Channel 10 Studio, where creativity meets excellence.
NTA 10, station for excellence.
Thanks for staying tuned to NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. Today is Valentine's Day, and the Director General of the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, Dr. Temitokwe Ilori, has called on Nigerians to celebrate Valentine's Day safely and responsibly by taking deliberate steps to prevent HIV and AIDS, as well as other sexually transmitted infections. In a message to mark the day, Dr. Ilori said, while Valentine's Day is widely celebrated as a season of love, affection, and connection, it is important for individuals to avoid behaviors that increase vulnerability to HIV and AIDS, noting that protecting one's health and that of a partner remains one of the greatest expressions of genuine love. The NACA Director General urged Nigerians to know their HIV status by getting tested and encouraging their partners to do the same. She advised Nigerians should take advantage of HIV prevention treatments and counseling services available at government health facilities across the country, reaffirming NACA's commitment to expanding access to quality HIV prevention, treatment, care, and support services as part of efforts to achieve the national goal of ending new HIV infections. And still talking Valentine's Day. Across the world, February 14 is observed as Valentine's Day, a celebration centered on love, appreciation, and human connection. However, beyond the flowers and festivities, perspectives on the significance of the day continue to vary. On Nta Ch10 in this report samples the opinion of some Lagos residents and now tells us more.
Day is widely regarded as a special occasion set aside to honor love and affection. From vibrant red decorations to the exchange of thoughtful gifts, the day often paints towns and cities in the color of romance. Yet, despite its global appeal, public opinion about the celebration remains divided. While many embrace the moment with grand gesture, candlelit dinners, and heartfelt messages to their partners, others see it as just another day on the calendar, insisting that genuine love should be expressed every single day, not confined to February 14th.
Well, for me, it's just like a normal day because I believe that people share love, show love to each other every day. It's not a must that it should be a day thing, or it should just be a day that people celebrate every day, just to show appreciation that I really care about you, I love you.
Val for me is just like a normal day where, you just have to look for how to make money. Make money with my loved ones.
Because I don't have a partner to celebrate this with.
No, lately I've been very, very busy lately now. So that's why. And even my own girlfriend, she's busy too. So that's the reason why we are not going to celebrate it this year.
Valentine is Àyájọ́ Olólùfẹ́ in Yoruba. So why am I celebrating it without girlfriend?
Beyond the flowers and festivities, Valentine's Day continued to spark conversation about the true meaning of love, reminding people that it extends beyond romance to include family bonds, friendship, and acts of kindness within our communities.
Valentine, I see it is a period where you show love to people, where you show love to family, friends, loved ones, colleagues. It doesn't mean your spouse alone.
Valentine started with showing people love, not lovers in particular, just people. Show love, especially the less privileged, prisoners, Just show love to the people around you. A time to celebrate love.
I think to me, Valentine's Day is a lover's day. Like people will love, will cherish, like my mommy, my daddy.
Whether enthusiastically celebrated or quietly ignored, the day ultimately highlights something universal: the need for appreciation, meaningful human connection, and intentional expression of care that strengthen the ties that binds us all. In Lagos, On Nta Ch10, NTA News.
Let's now turn to the ongoing African Union Summit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. As African ministers urge leaders to accelerate progress towards attainment of 2 million community health workers by 2030, Nigeria has called for a continental shift towards health security sovereignty in Africa, aimed at moving the continent from reliance on foreign aid to self-sufficient, homegrown health systems. Senator Kashim Shettima, the Vice President of Nigeria, made the nation's position known during a high-level side event on building Africa's health security sovereignty on the margins of the ongoing 39th Ordinary Session of the Assembly of the Heads of State and Government of the African Union in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. The Africa Health Security and Sovereignty Initiative is a collaboration between the Nigerian government and the Africa Center for Disease Control and Prevention to mobilize investment in the health workforce, community health, and sustainable immunization programs. The Nigerian Vice President at this year's AU Summit reaffirmed Nigeria's readiness to partner with other African Union nations to build a continent that is capable of healing itself. The Vice President called for more private sector participation, insisting that it is not an accessory to Africa's health sovereignty agenda, but central to it, as governments cannot build the future of health sovereignty alone. Earlier in his remarks, the Coordinating Minister of the Health and Social Welfare, Professor Muhammad Ali Pate, stated that Nigeria under President Tinubu is committed to leading by example by boosting capacity building initiatives for the health workforce in Nigeria and beyond, and turning ambition into reality. In setting the scene for conversations at the event, Director General of the Africa Center for Disease Control, CDC, Dr. John Kaseya, commended Nigeria's leadership in the area through healthcare reforms, especially in building resilience and boosting immunization programs. In separate remarks, the Ministers of Health of Republic of Senegal, Dr. Ibrahim C., Republic of Malawi, Madalisto Baloyi, and Republic of Ethiopia, Dr. Megdis Daba, pledged the commitment of their various countries to synergizing efforts and internalizing new initiatives aimed at boosting investment in building workforce databases in the health sector, as well as strengthening health systems at the community levels. In a communique presented at the end of the forum by Professor Pate, the Ministers of Health and Finance of the African Union member states called upon African Union heads of state and governments, member states, and development partners to strengthen political commitment and increase sustained investment in human resources for health and community health systems. Still talking health, for many Nigerians, living with albinism, survival means constantly planning daily routines around shade, protective clothing, and the fear of unseen skin damage. Now, there is renewed hope. The National Institute for Cancer Research and Treatment, NICRAT, has launched the Shade the Sun campaign, a targeted intervention designed to improve access to care and reduce the burden of skin cancer, especially among people living with albinism. The report.
Nigerian scorching sun. Daily life can be dangerous for people living with albinism. With little or no melanin in their skin, they face high risk of skin cancer, a silent threat that often goes undetected until it becomes life-threatening. In response, the National Institute for Cancer Research and Treatment organized a free skincare screening for persons living with albinism, alongside a capacity-building workshop for healthcare workers.
We don't want them to feel that they are neglected in the society. We have to just bring out this initiative to accommodate them according to what the federal government actually says.
We do have people who are living with albinism, and they need to be protected. They need to be educated about their condition. They need to know what to do.
And so what we're also doing here today is also to train and build capacity for healthcare workers that work in the primary healthcare level, so that when people come in, people are able to, number one, create sensitization, not just within the community, within the health center, but also within the community.
Healthcare experts say early detection remains the most effective defense against skin cancer, yet many lack access to regular screenings and proper sun protection.
We want to educate people with albinism, their parents, their teachers, about how to care for the skin.
The whole idea is to increase awareness amongst even the healthcare workers, so the community workers, the nurses, doctors in the general practitioners in the community, so that they also are aware.
And because we live in Nigeria where we have all year round sun,
So you find out that they are prone and at risk.
The outreach provided both medical care and reassurance, with calls for more government support to increase access to treatment.
We are free to come to this building for free skin check without paying.
We believe that we can do more, and we keep saying that we can't keep treating skin cancer, rather trap it at the initial stage.
My advice to every person with albinism is, once they notice any unusual wound on their skin that refuses to heal, the best thing is they should go and see the health specialist.
Sun protection kits, including sunscreen and protective clothing, were also distributed to reduce harmful exposure to ultraviolet.
Now, family
of late Mrs. Francisca
their final respect to late Mrs. Francisca Bolanle Popola Ne Okwenaike, as she was laid to rest in Lagos State. The solemn ceremony drew heartfelt tributes in honor of a woman remembered for her devotion, kindness, and enduring impact on those around her. The report.
Remains of late Mrs. Francisca Bolanle Popola Ne Okwenaike has been laid to rest following a solemn funeral mass held at her residence in KNS Street in the Abaraja area of Lagos State. Family members, friends, and well-wishers gathered to pay their final respects, describing her as a loving, devoted, and prayerful mother whose legacy will remain indelible in their hearts.
She was very compassionate, highly dedicated to humanity, and she always preached one thing to me, that I should be calm, I should always control myself.
Emotion run as tributes poured in from loved ones who spoke of her generosity, kindness, and unfailing commitment to humanity. Many shared heartfelt memory, expressing how deep she will be missed and how difficult it will be to come to terms with her passing.
Oh, Mama is a very good woman. We learned a lot from her. She's a prayerful woman, a woman that knows the meaning of having faith in God. That's why all of us gathered here today to say final goodbye to her.
I've known Mommy since about 26 years now, and she was just a very marvelous and devoted Catholic. Very devoted Catholic. Even when she was ill and she could not go to church again, she was so concerned about the things of God.
Mama is a very loving and caring mother. She became my second mom since the day I got married to his son. So I love her so much, and I really miss her. I pray may her gentle soul rest in perfect peace.
She was a gentle, easygoing woman. And she doesn't make trouble. I've never seen her quarrel. I never saw her quarrel with anyone all her life. And growing up, I remember we used to all come together at family functions and whatever. She would just greet you about some up to her death. She would still call me up, and I say, you didn't ask after me. How are you doing? How is your wife? How are the children? How whatnot?
Despite the pains of the loss, sympathizers offered prayers for the peaceful repose of her soul and bid her a final welfare. Mrs. Popola passed away at the age of 70. She is survived by her children and grandchildren, among a staff of NTA Lagos Channel 10, Abiola Popola. In Lagos, Tabitha Olumatomi, NTA News.
Well, on that solemn note, we call it a wrap on NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 7. Many thanks for watching. Do enjoy the rest of your evening.